Title control initialized.
All right, we have playing in the blue color, Sir. Official name Sir123, but let's go with Sir, the newcomer to Red Alert Global League, and he is up against an established veteran of the scene, Sigil, who has played quite a number. What did I see today? Eight seasons of RAGL. 4 in Minions, 4 in Masters. So the prototypical elevator club member, playing in a light purple color scheme here in this game. So Sigil back in Masters Division after sharing second place in last season's Minions Division. And Sir making his debut to Red Alert Global League, qualifying for Masters Division on account of very strong results on the OpenRA competitive ladder servers, where he has been a staple in the last few months and really found his footing in the last 1.5 years. And if my information is correct, he is one of the youngest OpenRA players that we have at the moment. Still in his teens. A young person interested in OpenRA, isn't that something? The map in question, we have just seen it in the other set of replays. It's Rift number 2, and the famous feature is the 4 oil derricks in the middle, which can be easily contested, but these two players here decide to take it slow. No real contest around the oil derricks so far. Only one rifle scout died, and I think that was somewhere down here. So far away from the oil derricks. And yeah, both players just happy, each getting their 2 oils. And now happily waiting it out until the first light vehicles arrive. Speaking of which, neither player decides to build a light vehicle. Unless, nope. Both going for ore trucks first. Slightly better macro timings from Sir. Who now decides to build a ranger before going for another ore truck. But Sigil now with the mobile flag out, which is the perfect antidote to the ranger if you can catch the ranger. Flags melt rangers if they can catch them. Ranger, of course, is faster and has the vision advantage. So if you're on top of your ranger play, and Sir looks to be very active here, then the flag shouldn't be able to catch the ranger. And there it goes, Caster's Curse. Perfect example of how you catch the ranger with the flag truck. Alright, factions. Sir randoming into France, and Sigil continues to play handpicked Ukraine. And we've seen his games last season. He is lethal with the V2. So will be interesting to see if that comes into play here. Sir with the match faster expansion. I'm wondering if there was a heavy tank before. Nope. he's just that much quicker in the macro timings here. MCV, I would say 40 seconds later for Sigil. What an advantage here already for Sir. 2k lead in army value as well, and that is having lost the ranger even.
NOOB Supreme is here.
Yeah, Noob Supreme. Cheers, man. I wonder if they now have AI training the computer voices to actually pronounce lead speech. But yeah, so far that's not the case. Alright, Sir playing it very methodical here, taking out the oil derricks one by one. And wow, yeah, he has a 5k army lead now. Just based off his much better macro. Sigil fighting into the established position, and the army comes in just in time to deal massive damage to the attacking forces. Sir poking. Does he decide to go in? He's fighting into all the base defenses that Sigil can muster somehow. 2 flame towers and a Tesla coil, but with reinforcements coming in, Sir is pushing it. And he's pushing off the MCV on the other front as well. I think this might be a quick game. Sigil has no army left. Those 5 rockets are basically all he has. They luckily find a tank first, but yep. There's riflemen behind that tank. And even that, this flank is still going strong as well, and yeah, no V2 expertise on the menu in this game for Sigil. Sir taking no prisoners. That's the push onto the main base with massive forces. And look at that army graph. That speaks volumes. And that volume speaks GG.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initiated.
Okay, so the newcomer staking his claim against the veteran here in this game. I mean, kinda expected. Looking at how Sir has progressed in the last year, he's at this point he's my number 3 pick for the league, to be honest. We have Faz and Inno ahead of him. We haven't seen Inno play yet. He was AFK for the full 2 weeks actually. First 2 weeks he missed out. Hope to see him play his games this week. Otherwise, Doom is impending or something like that. Yeah, we don't want to see Inno forfeit or be disqualified. So Inno returning to Red Alert Global League after making it to playoffs in his very first season before. And of course we have returning champion Faz, who would at this point be my number 1 pick for who will be champ at the end of the season. But yeah, after that there is Sir. And maybe before the season I would have said Gargamel, Gargamel as third pick, but having seen it's a very close, if I had to bet today, it's very close between Oops and Gargamel for 4th place. And then we also have GG, who's pretty much on a, looks to be on a very similar level to Gargamel, Sir, and Oops maybe as well. I mean, Oops has been on fire. But yeah, that makes 6 players who could easily be top 4 at the end of the season. And all of them can drop points to any other player from the roster in Masters Division at any point in time. It is gonna be a very interesting season. Double ref opener for both players. The map in question is called Evergreens. And this is a map made by J Megatank. And the important feature, of course, is one single forward command center. It gives you access to 2 ore mines. So Sir managed to catch that. And in his position, I'd probably place the 3rd ref up there right now. Decides to do it, places it back home. I mean, yeah, you have 2, here you can have 2 harvesters mining, but yeah. He goes service depot. Yeah, preparing a pillbox now, and that shuts down any ambitions for Sigil to catch the forward command center. And Sir still decides to go for an MCV first. I was about to say he could probably go into a couple of medium tanks before building the expansion MCV, but he decides to go the greedy macro route. Not sure. Is there another pillbox? There's no other pillbox just yet. Slight miscalculation by Sir. Loses the advantage here. But then, hindsight 2020, perfect decision to go for the MCV. Otherwise, yep, he would be short an expansion right now. Okay, so very similar macro timings this time around. Expansion established for both players. And Sir quicker with the MCV move. Already going to establish a position in the middle of the map. And still, yeah, kinda takes a defensive, offensive position there. Could have cut across the map immediately. Now he goes for a more central position even. Asserting dominance here. Yeah. And now he can probably easily spam a couple of Raxes here and shut down the entire cross section of the map. Oh, but this looks like a big engagement is incoming. And Sir might be fighting into base defenses. Oh, no build radius there anymore for the MCV. With defender's advantage, I think Sigil is taking a good engagement here. Oh, but that's a dead MCV. Yep. Still, Sir trading an entire army for that one MCV. Now he needs to keep up the pressure. But on the other hand, that might be a bit of an overcommitment. Yeah. Oh, interesting situation. Interesting position that we find ourselves in. Sigil has a quite useful army still going. I mean, that heavy tank could better go to the service depot, but other than that, radar out for Sir. Sigil rebuilding economy. But yeah, that's an eco expansion down for Sir as well. Sir trying to catch that flanking army. Oh, and another ore truck shaved off by the remainder of that army. Very even so far, very even. Another micro flank, heavy tank and rocket soldier. And that returns the favor, doesn't it? No, the ore truck gets away. The next one is just coming in. Oh, and for some reason, Sigil is pulling back to defend against a ghost army that's not there. Eco harassment all over the place. Still very even, 6 and 6 ore trucks. But Sigil has one idle ore truck over here. And triple ore truck on the desaturated field. But this could be a good defense for Sigil. Wide concave setup, fighting in his vision range with flame tower support. Yep, he's gonna wipe the army from Sir here. Oh, this is a tough one. I think Sigil can take this game. No more pressure onto Sigil's base, and Sigil is standing in Sir's home base. With one flame soldier over here, SD goes down. Loses a refinery over there. It's probably not yet low power. Nope, he has quite a few advanced power plants there, but oh boy. Sigil giving Sir quite a tough run for his money here. But then again, his infrastructure is not looking too hot either. And Sir is now on radar. Income is slumping for both players, unsurprisingly. Sir rebuilding, but he is running right into an army with his MCV, and I don't think this is gonna go well. Nope, that's a dead MCV. Dead truck driving. But Sir again cleans up the forces from Sigil. And another incursion over here. The harassment going on. And those two heavy tanks still scouting for prey. And slowly but surely, Sigil is rebuilding his economy. Yep, his earnings are spiking, and Sir is gonna be in a tough spot here. It's 2 more ore trucks down. 2 ore trucks have been idle there, pulled away to secure them from the heavy tanks. These 2 are fighting over scraps from an empty ore mine. At this point, I have this game in favor of Sigil. He even has an NG there. Sir now firmly shutting down any heavy tank harassment. And scouting with the light tanks. Finds a fully established base from Sigil. Sigil basically has the entire northern... Oh no, he finds the one spot where there is no rocket soldiers and kills another ore truck. Fantastic play from Sigil. Heavy tanks still running. Oh, great medic, great mechanic recovering the ore truck husk. And 6 heavy tanks pushing into a line of 4 or 5 pillboxes there. But I think that's almost a bait position here. With artilleries coming to defend. Yeah, and Sigil decides against it. Decides not to go all full frontal attack. Oh, and Sir going on the counter offensive here. I mean, he knows that Sigil's full army is waiting there, is now returning into his home base, into his vision range, and setting up a very wide concave here. Sigil with artillery support and with a bit more density in the army manages to kill off one flank of the fighting forces of Sigil. V2 to the rescue. Not micro just yet, but the attack move is enough to clean up. Sigil wipes the offending army here and manages to stage a counter aggression in the backlines, again killing off the newly established eco lines. This does not look hot for Sir at all. And look at how Pastor's Curse comes back biting me. Just as I said, Sir is my top 3 pick at the moment. And a minute after phrasing that anybody can still take any game from anyone in this division. Sigil might be doing just that. First Black Hawk immediately goes down. The vetted flag truck. Double veteran C sent back home to base. And here we see the V2 play that I mentioned earlier. The second game delivers Sigil showcasing his prowess with the V2s, but loses one. Sir decides to get his Black Hawk out of there. One single rifle hiding in the bushes. Playing commando games here. Mobile flag goes down. So no hero flag anytime soon.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
And armies are almost back to equal. Sir not giving up just yet. Oh wait, was there another? That must have been another flag truck, right? Sigil now with a fantastic army composition here with the... Probably can need another, could add another V2. But yeah, with the flags on shorthand to take care of any Black Hawks that show up in the sky. Another heavy tank gets a kill on another war truck. But Sir still has enough eco going to recover, and now he has Tanya in the field. It's firmly established the middle position with AA guns, and he's forcing Sigil to attack into this position. Tanya still sits comfortably in the middle here, and is she turning this around? Spy Tanya's. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a complete 180-degree turnaround. Tanya arriving on the field, forcing Sigil to overcommit into that attack. And the Yaks not hitting. Defensive parabombs kills pretty much nothing, almost kills Sigil's own MCV there. And finally Tanya goes down, but that was some massive damage from Sir here. There's a aerodrop in the backlines, but there's still the army still sitting in the main base. Kills the war factory, but I mean there's still a secondary war factory. But the crucial thing is that Sir has wiped so much of Sigil's army here. Again, the V2 still lingering. Heavy tanks still going. But what a game. What a seesaw game here. Sigil's now gonna slowly clean up the mess. Yep. Fantastic V2 shot there in the end. And Sir drops the ball on the Black Hawks. Oh. That hurts. Immediately vetted. Immediately vetted flag truck, but Tanya is back again. Now she's down. And Sir once more with a deep cut into Sigil's infrastructure. Sigil now has two shells of bases remaining, and Sir still has an army going. Ore truck down. V2 misses in this crucial moment. Refinery down. Does he see the tech center? Yes. Tech center goes down. Second army coming in. And finally it looks like Sir turned this game around for good. Tanya making all the difference. What a comeback here. I had him counted out twice already. Yeah, what a back and forth, and then this major plummet here. Sigil's army dismantled by the lady with the two colts. Another dance of the heavy tanks, but they can only do so much now. Tanya at it again. Mediums going in to kill off the V2. Oh, fantastic. It's a hero V2. But there she goes. And that's all she wrote. Tanya, one last encounter with the flame tower. Kiss me bye-bye. And finally, Sir manages to push across the middle line in the southern position as well. Now, look at the minimap. The map is crawling with blue. That's a longbow killing off heavy tanks on the SD. GG indeed. Well played. What a game. What a comeback for Sir. Well earned and hard fought. 2 points over Sigil, and hands down to Sigil. Very well played. If not that one engagement against Tanya, if one of the yaks had found her, who knows how this game would have gone. GG's.
Battle control terminated.